maybe there's something I'm failing to understand here, right? Because when I grew up, the internet was the boogeyman, and the idea was, oh, your anonymity was your defense against the big bad people on the other side of the screen that could be wherever on the planet. And your anonymity protected you for several reasons, right? Protected you from being hacked. Your DNS is effectively the phone book of the internet. And anyone can call that up and either DOS you, which is, annoying but can be uh, worked around. Or they could pretend, at worst, pretend to be a family member or a friend and get certain information out of you that you wouldn't otherwise give to other people. So, what boggles my mind nowadays is people gladly give away their personal information, right? Like, I just read something about how, porn people are boycotting Pornhub and demanding you show ID to look up fucking porn. And if you're like, okay, well, that's fucking stupid. They're like, oh, well, what? You want children to watch porn? And it's like, well, no, again, Pornhub, I'm pretty sure doesn't want the scandal because America has this high moralistic culture, you know, going on. And again, it doesn't really matter. It's either the right wingers, left wingers. It doesn't matter who you're talking about. Everyone has that. And unfortunately, it's odd that right wingers demand you give away your information to yet another corporation. And it's like, well, I don't think, Pornhub wants the scandal because, one, you know how many companies get hacked? Like, just this fucking month, Dell got hacked. Yeah, the computer company Dell got fucking hacked. Or data breach. Hack, data breach. Technically the same thing. And two, again, I just don't want yet another company having people's information. Again, the point was as few information you give out, the better you are when surfing the interwebs. But apparently, Future of Love, Bumble founder says AI could date for you. So, what? You're gonna have an AI grab up your information, put it on a database, and use it to date people for you? So again, yet another company just trying to monetize your pulse, monetize your data. And to be honest, if you're so bad at dating that you use this, like, brother, seek religion, please. Like, if your dating game is so bad that you need AI to catfish for you, just you need religion, right? Say what you want about Christianity, it at least teaches you to fucking love yourself at the end of the day. Dating is hard, by Corner Bumble founder Whitney Wolf Herd, what the fuck? Artificial intelligence can help you find your perfect match. Well, I mean, what? So you give your information to this day, like your personality, the things you like to do, and all that to this AI that's totally not selling your information, and it filters people for you? Huh? The tech entrepreneur defends the dating app AI feature on Thursday in San Francisco, even envisioning a future where a person's virtual dating profile would handle the dating process for them. So it's like what, you're astral projecting yourself through the cyber web to date people who've also astral projected. I mean, can't you do this in like VR chat? At least VR chat requires a little bit of interaction. Well, it's like on the other side of that is another cringe fucking human being. But you have all these like AI fucking astral projections just fucking mind melding. It's like, what, huh? When you would have. Well done. Handle dating for them. If you, I hate how it does it. Fucking changes this and fucking ads pop up and down. It confuses me. If you want to get really out there, there's a world where you're dating. Get this shit off my screen, thank you. Where you're dating concierge. Could go on dates for you with other dating concierge, said Wolf. What the fuck? So, yeah, it's pretty much like you're astral projecting yourself through the cyber web. With an AI that's totally not selling your information or your data. Then you wouldn't have to talk to 600 people. It could scan all of San Francisco for you and say, these are the 3 people you really ought to meet. So that's the power of AI if harnessed the right way. This is not the right way to use AI. Look, the point of social media was to augment social interaction, not replace it. Like the whole point of Facebook was like planning parties and shit, planning major events. Now a bunch of like old geriatric people use Facebook because it was one of the first like centralized social media apps. Many industries are exploring ways to integrate AI into their products, and the business of love is no exception. Bumble's already experimenting with AI that learns about users' preferences and matches them with potential suitors. There are also various AI software programs that help singles make connections by crafting more appealing bios, prompts, and responses. So it's like professional. Like, imagine your game being so weak that you need an AI to do it for you. Like, isn't going out and fucking meeting people the point? I mean, why use an AI? Like, again, why a dating app? The point of the dating app being to find dates and to make relationships or to have sex, depending on what the fuck you want out of it. Why does it want you to interact with people less? Well, isn't Bumble the site that effectively lied to people? It like purposely tried to pair you with people of a certain race. I think they call it the MENA. I don't even know the academic slur that was used in one of the articles I read with black people. Like, it fucking lied to you about your preferences, purposely tried to pair you with African Americans. Which, hey, if that's what it is. But the thing is, that's not what. Like, again, people's personal preferences is none of your fucking business, right? But they actively tinkered with the search results to pull towards a certain race, which is fucking racist. But it's something that they absolutely did. Wolf Hurst stepped down as Bumble's CEO in November 20. Stepped down. So is she former? I think she's probably still working there. But remains very involved in the company as an executive chair of its board of directors, yeah. Bumble was originally launched as a female focused dating app, the first where women send the initial message to match male users. However, the company announced in 2024 that it will sunset that feature and allow either matched users to make first contact. I mean, dating sites are cringe. I mean, you could always, I don't know, go to the bar or something and interact with people. Like, there's so many, go to a gym. There's so many ways to actually interact. And again, at the gym, everyone has the same goal. Like, at the bar, everyone has the same fucking goal, and that's to drink their fucking sorrows and their shitty work weeks away. Like, that's what you need. You need to find people with the same, even on Xbox, right? Surprisingly, like, yeah, you need to find people with the same goal in mind, and then you can build from that. Not this weird thing where you fucking project your goddamn AI psyche, your AI consciousness into the cyber web and it do it for you and you just sit on your ass. That just seems lazy, right? It seems like you're not actually putting any effort into it. Online dating has been increasingly common, especially for young adults. According to a 2023 Pew Research study, 53% of adults aged 18 to 29 have have ever used a dating site on or app. About 51% of the age group have used Bumble. Tinder, however, remains the most widely used dating app amongst users under 30. Yeah, Tinder is literally just there for sex. I mean, again, yeah, two people with literally the exact same fucking goal to bang. And then that's what it builds upon. Wolfhard believes that AI can address and alleviate many of the hesitation that non-users have with dating apps, but it's a solution that doesn't sit right with everyone. Ethically considers Ethical considerations persist. One major concern is the issue of privacy. Absolutely, that's absolutely my uh, major concern. As AI-driven platforms collect vast amounts of personal data to fuel their matching algorithms and to sell to God knows who. For all we know, they're probably selling it. Like, they don't need to be hacked. They don't need to be data breached. For all we know, they're actually selling that data. Like, you never know. Like, I don't care for my information being in the hands of some random guy in India to send spam calls towards me. So why do I want my any more information in the hands of companies or corporations? All these information as far like again, you only as much as I'm willing to allow. Like I don't know my fucking name. I mean, I have probably one of the most common names. I mean, additionally, the reliance on AI to make romantic decisions raise questions about the authenticity and sincerity of human connection. Can an algorithm truly replicate the complexity and nuance of human attraction and capability? Some users even call the future that Wolfhard describes dystopian. I mean, it's definitely getting there, but I wouldn't call. Okay, maybe I might call it dystopian, like some goofy ass cyberpunk shit. Yeah, I'd say it's about that. But again, this odd of like, why is AI being used for some of the most frivolous bullshit? Like AI is just like there's so much potential for AI, but 9 times out of 10, it's goofy tech company wanting to enact some goofy AI integration bullshit to further, I don't know, fuck with the consumer or to sell your data. I doubt they have any. Okay, conversation. I'm so glad I grew up in the 80s with virtually no technology. We learn to live, socialize, and do things on our own. Well, man living in the damn caveman era. I mean, people can do that easily nowadays. I mean, we're not, you're not forced to stay indoors, right? And again, just the need to leave and, I don't know, go to the movie and stuff. I mean, we can do that nowadays. It's just nowadays people are just so distanced. Right, and I think COVID did this to people. I think COVID is what made people more distant. It's like people grown used to just being isolated. Just when I thought relationships could. What the fuck are you doing? I'm about to have an actual fucking aneurysm with this shit. Just when I thought relationships couldn't be more dysfunctional, get the fuck off my screen, please. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, people have, there's many misconceptions about relationships, but I'd rather, the point is to be authentic and just be you, right? And I guess not be creepy or something like that. Just say no to AI. Go out and meet people, blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Dad. Not everyone lives in an area where this is possible. This is also true. If you live in the fucking, in the ghetto, or a place with, that's at war, I suppose. If you live in fucking Gaza right now, you can't be like, I want to get laid. Like, I got motion on my dick. I gotta get laid. Then you just walk out and, I don't know, get a fucking Predator missile to the face. Not everyone's willing to torpedo their friend group or workplace to date within it. I mean, dating in a workplace is probably the fucking worst idea. Because what if it just doesn't work out and now you have to actually see that person? Look, the thing about breakups is it's better if you just drop it if it doesn't work out. Like, hanging around is just the worst idea. I mean, it may seem mean and may seem callous, but just being around a person that you tried to have a connection with, but it failed, and then trying to stay around just makes it worse. I mean, leave on good terms, by any means necessary, but by all means, fucking leave. Why anyone listens to this woman is beyond me. Her grand innovation was to force women to make the first move. Results, they had to abandon the core premise. Why? Because they finally figured out most women actually want a man who will make the first move. Yeah, I mean, again, preconceptions, but the point is for the guy to make the first move. Like, this is, what's the word that we use? This is the gender stereotype. I mean, yeah, sure, but it's still true. Like, it is still a fact. It is still something that you need. I mean, you can hate it all you want. You can just fucking wipe your ass with it. But at the end of the day, it's something that will just remain true. I bother just date the AI. I mean, you might as well have, like, I don't know, a 4-titty AI alien waifu with a big ass built like Megan the Stallion. Or like the fucking Twi'lek from Star Wars, that dancing green tail-headed thing dancing in front of Jabba. Like, why the fuck not? I mean, it's pretty much what you're doing. Like, there's no actual connection. I mean, yeah, people do. I mean, it's like, why not just, why overcomplicate it? I feel certain this is the dumbest idea. I'm going to hear all week. Assuming Biden doesn't give any speeches. Well, see, now you're just knocking on wood, man. I mean, it is a very, again, this is something that sounds good, probably sounds good in her head, but we all know what the AI is actually going to be used for. It's data harvesting. Like, this is all just a front. Best thing about AI, about an AI girlfriend, is the off button. Oh, God. I met my perfect match the night that I met her 62 years ago and married her. They said the same thing about dating apps, and they're basically destroy our culture and society as we knew it. AI will bury it for good. That would be kind of hype. Like, imagine, like, like uploading your digital waifu into like a physical robotic body that's no different from an actual human female. That'd be like some fucking near automaton, near automata type shit. That'd be hype. People seem to be able to meet, date, and reproduce just fine for the last 10,000 years or so without AI. Yeah, I mean, it's more complicated now, but it's possible. But anyway, this, again, I think this is just a front. Like, at first, I was like, oh, goofy tech billionaire, or I don't know, maybe she's a millionaire. I don't know. Saying goofy shit, but now I legitimately believe that she's using the AI dating finder thing as a front. It's just gonna be a data collection center at the end of the day. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Peace.